Hi everyone, this is the tutorial for Vampire. My name is Billy from Piano Pies. Let's get stuck straight in. The introduction has a lovely piano part. Your left hand is going to play F and C and it's going to sustain, whilst your right hand plays a note of A 4 times. 1, 2, 3. But just before the fourth time, we bring in this C note in the left hand. 1, 2, 3, and then you've got a B flat and a C. So it goes like this. After that, so you do that once, you then go to A and E in the left hand, and your right hand plays C sharp 4 times, and just before the fourth time you're going to play this E note, so similar to the first part. And then you've got D, E. So we've got... We then have a B flat and an F together in the left hand, whilst your right hand plays just 4 D notes. Then we've got B flat and F again in the left hand with an F, D flat, C, B flat. But each time you play those notes in the right hand, your left hand plays the F note with it, like this. So to put the full introduction together, we get this. We then get into the verse, that's when the vocals come in, and we've got very similar ideas going on, but there's a bit of a small change. Now your left hand's going to continue playing the F and the C, and your right hand is going to play that A note 4 times, but there's a small change in the left hand. We have this. So on that fourth A, your left hand plays the high note C and then the low note of F. 1, 2, 3, C, F. We then go to the A and the E like we had earlier. The C sharp is going to play 4 times, and on the fourth time you'll play E, A, so a similar pattern to the first one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then in the next part it carries on with the B flat and the F with 4 lots of D at the top. And then we have that pattern that we had earlier, which is from the introduction. So the full verse sounds like this. Now that verse happens 2 times around before it goes on to the next part. It's worth mentioning that over on Patreon I have got the sheet music as well as chord charts for songs like this, so if you're interested head on over to the link in the description. The chorus brings in some chords. Now the right hand is going to take over playing some block chords. All I mean by that is playing lots of notes together. And we have G minor, G, B flat, D. We're going to play that 4 times with an octave of G in the left hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. We then get to what we call a C7 chord, which is C octaves. In the right hand we'll play G, B flat, C and E. We'll play that twice. 1, 2, then this E note is going to move up to F then G like this. Yeah, it's a big stretch. We then get to an F major chord, which is F octaves in the left hand with C, F and A in the right hand. And then an A major chord in the right hand 4 times, which is A, C sharp, E, and then A octaves there. So that's the first half of the chorus. I'll just revisit that. So G minor 4 times, C7, F major, then the A major chord. The verse then continues with a B flat major chord twice, which is B flat in the left hand with F, B flat and D. However, that top D note moves up to E and F. 1, 2, E, F. We then go to a B flat minor chord, which is just like B flat major with F, B flat and a D flat. That's the one that's different. We'll play that 4 times. Up to that F chord we've played earlier, the A chord we've played earlier, but there's a little bit extra on that one. So the A chord you play twice, then A and D, then A and E. Finally, we move up an octave. We have a B flat major, so the same as earlier, but just an octave higher in this hand, then a B flat minor. Now I'm going to play through the full chorus. If you want to skip ahead to the next part of the song, and watch out for the timestamp on the screen, but here's the full chorus. G minor, C7, F major, A major, B flat major, B flat minor, F major, A major, B flat major, B flat minor. There's then 2 bars of nothing, there's a bit of drums but no piano is needed for the next part. We then get to a second verse. Now the second verse kind of takes the idea of the first verse but then plays around with it. So to go over the second verse, we have notes of A and F. That's going to go back and forth like this. At the same time, you're going to hold a C note like this. And your left hand has some F octaves at the same time. We then go up to an A in the left hand, and we play A and E in the right hand. We then have B flat and D together, going back and forth between that and an F. And then finally we turn this D into a D flat and we play the same pattern. And that repeats a second time. So I'm just going to go over those chords again so you can hear what it sounds like. We have this. And that is the second verse. After that, we've got a bit of repetition. There is a chorus that's exactly the same as the previous chorus. Nothing changes at all. However, we then get to a bridge part. Now, this is where there's a lot more instrumentation. The piano kind of goes in the background. However, if you want to play along with that part, there is an F major part. And I guess the way you could do that, because it's kind of very loud, just get an F major chord and go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and. Feel free to play around with that. That's just kind of how I was following the rhythm of the song there. However, the next part of the bridge has some piano parts and it's pretty chaotic. There's lots of chords, so just a reminder, if you want the chord chart and the sheet music, link in the description, because yeah, there's tons going on here. It's well worth just getting it rather than you writing it down and making a mistake. So the next part of the bridge has B flat major to B flat minor, but what happens is they play 1, 2. So they'll play the chord of B flat major like we had before, F, B flat D, but then play it an octave higher. 1, 2, B flat minor, B flat minor. So there's this pattern of playing low and then high. B flat major, B flat minor. We then go to F and then C. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I should stress that is the C7 chord with the extra B flat. And that is going to loop around 3 times in a row. So for example, you would have B flat minor, F, C7, and that is 3 times round. Then we get one final chorus, which thankfully exactly the same as every other chorus that we've had. And then there is a small outro where they kind of really pound away on that F major chord. And they have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... I recommend you just come up with your own pattern. It's literally just an F chord that they keep bashing away with. Just before the ending, I just want to say thanks to the people on the screen. Those are my active patrons. They will get everything that they need for this song, including chord charts and sheet music, as well as sheet music for almost every tutorial that I make. I also have a merch store that's just opened up, so feel free to get a mug and a tea with my silly logo on it. If you don't want to do any of that, then just please like and subscribe. That's nice and free. That's great, isn't it? It helps out my channel as well. So thank you very much for watching. I hope that was useful. See you in the next video.